You have AVP outstanding,
Digest it
Pathfinder.
without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
System, home of Eos and Prodromos. Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
What now, Harper?
Just trying to imagine you with a little toddler Kesh hand in hand.
Imagine her clinging to my head, shrieking like a gutted engine. You'll get a clearer picture.
Here, ready to see what I've got? Bolstering all shields!
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. The old outpost site. They left a few things behind.
Steady.
Thanks. I can't lead the way unless you...
Spoil sport.
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good... or someone I need in my life.
Someone you need. I could get used to hearing that.
I'll have Sam make a recording.
I want to keep hearing it from you.
You will. But first... Ready? 1, 2...
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Entering atmosphere, LZ in sight.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Nice to meet you. I know Ingarl liked the hugging.
Jarl's told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Scott.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Koana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jarl.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jarl, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you. And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
We have a saying that I like. Home is where the heart is.
I like that. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a cat weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not? I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
It's been good getting to know you.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jarl. Me too.
Это все квесты. Джала все. У Пиби еще 2. У Куры еще будет квест. Ясно, надоели.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Так, полетели. Куда ему ходить? Тут он мне еще пишет.
The Moshai said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared, why my father mourned for months.
Why kill an ambassador and risk retaliation?
They told us it was retaliation for Havarl's attack on their envoy. Havarl received the same story, but in that one, we were the aggressors. We were so busy blaming each other. We were divided when the Ket launched their assault. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt. Security concerns due to the Ket. Instead of landing the shuttle, later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of...
Many shuttles obeyed that false order.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember that...
One of them came to us. We lined up along the street. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The cat lured your people into a false friendship.
When the cat came again, it was... They're cunning. They know what you desire.
Pathfinder, got a minute? I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a... Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're a pioneer in a new galaxy. Your family understood that, and your work as a scientist will help thousands of people.
It was a dream for all of us. I will do all I can to make sure my... Thank you, Ryder.
You have AVP outstanding,
That woman
Pathfinder.
on the Nexus. She's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making...
The least I can do. The most is
Hey, Ryder, I've got news about Kerry. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look. There's a hitch. Kerry's been She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
They're just trying to boost our morale.
Oh, hey, Ryder. Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was...
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Me and my truth did that to them.
Imprisoning a...
They took my camera. But maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
Kesh, it's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's all... It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
We hear you loud and clear.
Good. That will be all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
Sarah.
Scott.
Bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
You and me both. A condition.
At least I got to be first at something. First woman.
Dad always said relish the victories.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't there when he died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't...
I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the...
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more. From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Rider.
Yes, sir. Pathfinder, sir. Oh, who are we kidding? I saw you eat your own boogers when you were 6.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
This is not good.
Showdown on Kadara, rivals vie for power on the Exile port. After a bitter fight with their collective rivals, the Outcasts have now claimed control of Kadara. The collective leader known as the Charlatan has now been identified as Reyes Vidal, a notorious smuggler. Vidal is on the run as Kadara security tightens under Outcast leader Sloane Kelly. This is HNS.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
When you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at...
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
We've had no trouble calls in.
Residents are still mourning along.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
We need to talk about Sam. By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option...
How can you be so... Ryder, Sam killed...
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That...
Your lines of code. You can't die.
Hurting me goes against Sam's...
Because AI have never... I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Your concern is noted, Doctor.
Of course it has.
Lexi, I apologize for...
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian, then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
It's my job to bring us home, and that's what I'm doing. With or without permission.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Reika?
Absolutely. Our forged signals should divert some Ket from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan. Reika, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Civilian ship. All they do, don't want pay.
We get paid.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange? Out of place?
I didn't really have time for a detailed... Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago...
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, I can't arm...
Coincidences do happen. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer.
Опять хавар. Господи ты боже мой. Нужно захавать. Ой, добьем уже эти квесты, потому что по основной сюжетке немного. Так. Кавара и потом Кадара. Потом еще ладно. Так.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
That's a long way to fall.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
That thing about the Solarian Ark?
Let's stay sharp. Hostiles.
We've got targets.
Surprise! It was a setup.
Let's look around. They might have left something. From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence.
Just say assassinated people.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home. Or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Reka help you?
I trust Reka implicitly. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we cap...
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you... If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one. If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over. Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his...
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Gill's been asking if you can come by.
And then resuscitated him.
I see this word shit is very multifaceted.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word. I'm hearing that means he can be beat.
Didn't sound like you were...
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
You were mad at Sid.
Maybe Sid had a point. Suvi has her father's aunt. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
We came here to secure our...
You have to look...
So what's so special?
It's awful.
One of your prized...
The foreman. Now I keep it most of my life. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Do you really want to?
I don't know. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
We'll get you the lamp.
If we make new...
Anyone seen a hex jack battery? No, of course not.
I have 3 in my leg.
Вот он.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend she's starting the initiative's first report. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here...
Those of us lucky enough...
Exactly. And there aren't that many to stop. Jill's right. But some...
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic...
I guess I could donate DNA. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the... My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close.
Yes, but the other decisions he made...
I see that. Still, without... They brought us into this world. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Beginning approach.
Volt orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
That's Techix, according to my map. This must be Dr. Aden's workspace, the one the STG agent is investigating.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Aden's experiments.
What about the other lead? Getting friendly with Ryder.
Jealous?
As if you could handle this much groping.
I could. But I'd sooner kiss a thresher maw.
I do know a couple of single ones.
I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Let's get a scan.
Next kit is yours, Drac. Won't help your people, but
I'll take that shot.
take as many as you need.
That STG agent was right. This cat was Dr. Adam's contact. Let's get a scan.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%. This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian Ark. The best leads on Aden's betrayal, and they're both circumstantial.
He's Solarian, probably guilty of something.
We could head to the Nexus and ask Reika about this. Maybe she knows something.
Welcome back.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Опять про Тромас, ё-моё. Кадара. Кадара. И Nexus. Еще Элладен. Так, на Кадару полетели. О, и на Nexus можно лететь.
Old orbit is steady. Now orbiting Kadara.
You are my new... Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here's been so... He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
I trust he's telling you...
Well...
Look, Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
You're sitting in an open bar on Kadara Port.
Yeah, and she probably won't be satisfied the first 30. So you might as well tell us what we want.
At least that way you get another...
Well, shit. Guess I can't argue with that.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now.
Next round's on me.
Оставить, а то они уже с собой требуются.
we are. You ready?
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you.
A race? Up this cliff?
Less talk, more climb. Let's go, Pathfinder. And no jump jets. No one likes a cheat.
This isn't fair. You're taller. You have reach.
Staying within your limits is no fun, Ryder. Having fun?
See? Not fair.
Wow. It's all going to be like this, huh?
No. Better.
For 14 months, I wondered if I'd made a mistake coming here and dragging my sister with me. I don't wonder anymore. Boarding the Tempest that day was the best decision I ever made.
I'm glad you came aboard too. It wouldn't have been the same without you.
Это Nexus. Это Nexus. Элладен. Так. Погнали. Элладен.
How many drunk idiots have fallen in there?
Rider.
Кто еще с вами хотел поговорить?
Now orbiting Gadara. We're on course.
Commando unit did well at Embrisi. 40 civilians to evacuate in a terrorist base.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for. Cat killing other cat?
Come on, kid, let's get in there.
I think we got them all.
What's this?
It appears to be a cat data log, Pathfinder.
Can we access?
The device is locked.
Anything you can do to...
This is beyond my current... We have never encountered a Ket device. I suggest we bring it back to the temple.
How you feeling, big guy?
Well enough to bench a smart-ass biotic.
I confiscated a bottle of Ringcall. If you can catch it one-handed, it's yours.
Ha, find 2 glasses that won't dissolve, and it's ours.
Dinner with anyone, alive or dead? First explorers to the Citadel. You?
Solarian scientist who invented the genophage. Of course, after dinner, I'd have to snap his neck and change history. Then you probably wouldn't be here, or maybe ever been born. Still, probably worth it.
The Outlaws have tech set up over there.
Pathfinder, I detect a data source nearby.
Who would steal from a kid?
Pathfinder, I need more data to locate this scavenger.
And she says no, I'm at a guest at the party.
Looks like Kalinda's outfit abandoned the site.
Well, we're here. Might as well search it.
Figures all they left was junk.
That broken observer looks like Pock.
Let's make sure. PB, come to my location, please.
Yep, he's got Pock. She's broken, though.
Guess Kalinda didn't take very good care of her.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. I found the site abandoned. By scavenger law, it's all mine.
Yeah, right. You made that up.
Scavenger law? Scavengers get to make up the laws? No, then you could just make up new ones. Well, I'm a businessman, you see, so I'm willing to sell if you see anything you like.
Did you see where the crew that...
No. They were trouble, though. Led by a pain-in-the-ass Asari with the meanest spit. They've been picking remnant sites clean all over. But, they screwed up and left some choice items here, though.
You ever hear of an Asari...
That's the, pain in the ass. Please don't tell her I called her that, or next...
Yeah? So you better do right by us.
How much for that broken...
What, this thing? Yeah, it may look... In fact, I could do it myself and make a killing, so...
Right. This guy's...
Let's get down to business.
Okay, look, what...
Take this, and consider yourself lucky.
Yep, that'll do.
I'll get her to the Tempest and put her together. Thank you, Ryder. Maybe this Kalinda nightmare is over.
That would be nice.
Regardless, come see me.
Pleasure doing business with you.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
There you are.
Hi.
One word,
I'm just mellow.
I reiterate.
I received this.
Hey, babe. Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Maybe I'll do the same with your other...
She means you. I hate her.
Don't let her get to you.
Kenna, it's not that she took my bot and broke her. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for...
So what's the...
It's just... drummed up feelings. This is what happens when you let people in. You acquire baggage. I travel light, damn it. No baggage.
You just have to let the right people...
Right can turn wrong. I let Kalinda become important to me. Now you've become, or you're becoming, important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
I need to know I can count on you.
I know. I just need a little space. Hopefully, my now REM-tech-infused scanner will pick up something
It's almost the cat always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we...
The stuff you've brought in is, speaking of which, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only...
So, like a fingerprint scan?
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down...
But that would be impossible. Remember those catches...
Got your memo, Suvi.
Tell me you have...
Yes.
Perfect.
Testing.
Brute force.
Tried and true methods.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal...
This transmission is...
The Archon has abandoned our way. He abuses his authority, obsesses over Remnant secrets. This cannot continue. He will return, and Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon.
You don't mean...
Don't know yet.
It's the same stuff. I wonder if there's a way to trace this. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you...
What do you think will...
I don't know. It might be a base...
Whatever it is.
Полетели опять на Эус. 50-й раз. Так. Эус. И Эус.
home of Eos and Prodromos.
оттуда или нет? А, нет.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Не понял.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen, she's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
Then she'll find out what a skillful top...
Good luck with that. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No...
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
You want to know if you can reverse my chemical procreation blocker?
You baby. I see my reputation precedes me. The question is, what the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into potshot. What's your secret?
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Что было?
outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Cat! Shield boost enabled!
Target down.
The corners.
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Transmission's probably routed through a bunch of these. If I was spouting treasonous nonsense, I'd be careful too.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Cat set up camp.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Издевается, гад. Лучше всего вот отсюда.
knows. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. EO still feels frontier. Claim, but not tame, you like to say.
Targets!
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
I like this. It stands tall.
The transmission is strong and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
Someone got here before we did.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Too bad there's nothing else here.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Determination is a personality. Not the personality is something you...
You waste time. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily.
Getting rid of the Ark.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos. This must end.
I take it you need my help?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I need only ensure nothing stands between. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern.
Yeah.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict.
It'll give us an ace in our back pocket. Just make sure the gun's loaded.
We don't need some Ket cheat. Come on, kid, be smart.
Why do you oppose the Ark?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. I am not alone in this thought.
What exactly do I get from...
Sometime soon, I will be called upon. When that time arrives, I will
Or you could just leave me alone.
Covering your own ass.
Fine. Anything that'll help...
During our next clash, I shall lower my ship's defenses and... I have transmitted the code to the console. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder.
Что дальше? Nexus. Так, дальше Nexus. И оборудование 8 уровня.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Биби хочет пообщаться.
Hey there, what's new?
Huh, funny you should ask. I need to know, if I had something really important to do, could I count on you to help, to come along?
Depends on the request.
Fine, I'll just spit it. Thanks to my newly remnant augmented skin. Hear that signal? Best I can tell, it's coming from... My eyes bulge thinking what we might be. It's like like a Remtech wildcard. Kind of mystery I live for. I have to get it. There's no time to waste, right?
What are the implications?
At the very least, it'll strengthen... Even just getting closer data readings could help us... I need to find it. Like, now. Well, now that now's gone, so... Now!
Okay.
That's it? No preamble, no further...
I'm in.
Yes! That your game means... Loading the coordinates into the galaxy map. Consider me primed and ready.
Здесь в системе Anno. Сейчас две системы исследуем. Но все равно пока не. О, а это что?
Hey there.
А у меня что? Удава.
Hey. Hey.
Вот она вся. Точность, да. Надо ее купить.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is Agent F.
Have you ever been trapped with nothing but your own thoughts to keep you company?
The Angara have their own problems. And
Ida Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is a...
What was it Jian Garson said?
That worked. This is the last memory of...
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's stored. Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And it's heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of...
I knew something was coming.
And now that you're right...
We'll need a new home.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has...
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering. Only he sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Jian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Bennett. What do you know about?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
But why was Jin Garson...
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving...
What does that mean? Who was...
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago.
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. They're your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
My liberator. Welcome.
You got what you wanted, to be with Sam.
I can hear this conversation.
That...
Of course not. My only concern...
I can also hear this conversation.
We can all hear each other.
I find your AI to be...
Sam?
I concur, although she still blocks full access. This AI remains dangerously unstable. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
How do you like our station?
Extremely. It is a pit...
You killed someone. If you were flush and...
I warned that would happen if you refused my demand.
I thought you were...
Now you know I was not. Yet you kept me alive anyway.
You seem happier than when we first...
I am not violent by nature, and so...
Do you still want to be...
Yes, but less acute.
Might be hopeful.
What hopes do you have for me? That I will help?
Maybe...
Your ambitions remain small.
Thanks for your time.
There you are. What's going on? Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life...
Mom? No question there. Wait a minute. Elizabeth Riley? The initials. E.R. Are you saying...
I saw Dad's last memory. E.R. is Ellen Ryder. He brought her along. Sarah, it's Mom.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Apparently...
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off.
I said the same thing. But...
We have to wake her up.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
I guess you're right.
Your father understood this would take...
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific... Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, but patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Sam, we couldn't have come this far with...
No gratitude is required. My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope that...
on Aya. marking a major diplomatic success for the initiative. Nexus representatives are now working directly with the Angarans to learn more about both the cluster and the Ket. This is HNS. Arclicinia advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So afterwards, the cat got twitchy. Took me a while to get back.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation.
Oh, I hope so.
So you're finding out the Ket's...
That's the plan.
You're welcome. Between us, charting the skirt.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand.
Still hunting down the stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out...
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
More groundwork would have... Huh. What?
In the meantime, we've a serious matter to deal with. The first vintage bot...
A good thing I brought my flask.
Since we've got a moment to ourselves, shall we toast?
To our crews, our Sams, and each other.
Ryder, always a pleasure. I hear you're assisting me.
You know Salem?
I met him once or twice. A remarkable agent, despite his age. Unfortunately, my attempts to aid him have stalled.
Salem gave me 2 leads, but...
I've tried enlisting ARC leadership. Those who woke first, but they've been busy, unhelpful, or both. Perhaps we should get creative.
Can we risk anything shady? We need any findings to be bulletproof.
It'll only matter if you get caught. One of the ARC officers who woke early ran long. If he's too busy to help, you could scan around.
Officials refuse to provide any details on the status of the Ark or its inhabitants, but they do confirm the Solarian Pathfinder survived. Amid confusion and questions, the Nexus now braces for a potential influx of Solarian settlers. This is HNS.
At my age. Locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
And we're in. Definitely the apartment Reika mentioned. Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, went exploring out there. It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lon.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark.
Ah, I did hear about... I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
First, explain why your console's been scrubbed, and...
Probably because I visited the labs and I suffered a power surge. Shall I also explain my heart medication? You sound just like... Oh, wait.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled...
The Major is brilliant, but he's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents.
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Let's see why Rand or his friends are going to the middle of nowhere.
Опять ладно. Бесконечная игрушка. Погнали, ладно.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news.
Стоп. Честно. И снижение.
At my age, family is more important than new experiences.
All clear.
Ryder.
It's wild. A colonist on Kadara claims to have an Asari remake of Seven Samurai.
Блин.
I think he's trolling with recut trailers, but you never know.
Oh, huntresses.
Watching the wrong subsections of the extranet, probably.
Sounds niche.
You're on course.
Pathfinder. These are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
This was sure worth the trip.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface. Something was here, then dragged that way.
scavengers. This could be fun.
The trail leads right to them.
Wait, is that Salem?
Ничего себе. Начинается. Был такой глюк один раз. Ну, ну давай уже. Перезагружаемся. Что опять Origin перезагрузить надо, и тогда он... За обновление Origin иногда такое бывает. Если не загрузится, надо будет Origin перезапустить. походу не собирается запускаться. Глюк. Блин, вышел. Чё так долго-то?